Alright guys, I've been a little busy with work and I've still been playing with the tank. I just had some recent issues with the brown diatom algae and I took a little time away. I haven't done an updated video in a while, so I'm going to do one now. I'll do a quick sweep of it, let you know what's going on. I cleaned up the diatoms and I'll explain how and what I changed a little bit here and there. I don't really know who's watching the videos, if anybody does. I mean, I check them every once in a while. There's a couple views, but it's more or less just an iffy type of thing, you know? So recently I moved all my Amazons forward a little bit. It's probably hard to tell, but I moved these two closer together, these two back here closer together, and moved these two closer to this intake, and then I added a third wave maker back there because the diatoms I think were just sticking. I don't know if it was a lighting issue, but I increased my light now to 12 hours and the plants are looking much better. I think that maybe they were just having a low light issue with all these little tiny lily things that were growing all over the place. I'm not sure what they are. I picked them up at a store by accident in a bag that I got of shrimp, and they just started growing. But I recently took the filter that I was using on this off, and now it's stabled out my pump a little bit more, and it sucked all those up, so now they're growing in my sponge. And there's some stuff in this. I have a lot of fish down here hanging out because it just sucks them up too, which I'm not too worried about. But back up to the top tank, I recently added 3 platinums. There's 2 of them. Picked them up at a local store. They're hard to find around here, but I've been getting lucky when I go to these stores and finding some of the more rare angelfish, because I also picked up a couple of the green smoke angelfish as well. Picked up 2 of those, and other than that, the only other issue that I've had recently was these baby dwarf tears. Everything I try, I cannot get them to crawl across the bottom, so instead they just are growing straight up like a bush. So I have baby dwarf tear bushes. I trim them every once in a while, spread them to other locations, but when I pan back, you can see how high up they are. But everything's going good. The only other thing that I think I might do is move this Amazon forward a little bit because it's growing so much. I don't want it to start getting sucked up over here and starting to tear leaves off. But other than that, everything on the bottom is growing good. It's thick. I need to fill in this naked spot too, so I'll probably pull this forward, move some of these lower lying plants around, and switch them up a little bit, kind of fill in some space. But other than that, the stump's been staying steady since I removed that filter off the top, if anybody saw in the past, and the brown algae went away, so I'm happy about that. Now it's got this nice even flow, because I was getting really nasty. I was using pieces of these filters, I was cutting them down, drilling a 2-inch circle in them, fitting them to the top, and it was eventually it would get to the point where they were just so nasty that they were stopping the flow, and this thing would look like a drizzle. But the eFlux has been doing wonders. It's a 6011 with the control switch. I mean, it just does much better than anything you're gonna get with the control switch. So you're not continuously putting your hands in and out and in and out of the aquarium. But let's see, there's some, you can probably see just a little bit of what's left of the brown. That might be some of the stuff that I just didn't get, but I mean, it's not really growing back so much per se, as it's kind of out of the way. And other than that, I'll do another update, see how it goes with this brown stuff, and maybe we'll weed it out. I see more green growing than brown right now, and see what happens. Hopefully it stays under control for now. Alright, peace out.